Have you ever wondered how important digital safety is in our schools, especially when it comes to protecting student data? As we navigate through the digital age, the significance of digital safety in education cannot be overstated. With an increasing reliance on digital tools and resources in classrooms, it's crucial that these tools are utilized responsibly and ethically. We're living in an era where student data, including personal information, is often stored and accessed digitally. This makes it all the more important to ensure this data is protected. It's not just about adhering to policies and rules, but also about ensuring the ethical use, protection, and security of this data. All those who have access to this information, be it educators, administrators, or support staff, have a responsibility to protect it. It's a shared responsibility that requires understanding, diligence, and a commitment to the safety and privacy of our students. In this video, we're going to delve into the specific policies and rules that guide us in protecting student data. Beginning with BCPS policy and Rule 4100, it emphasizes the pivotal role of BCPS staff in protecting student data. The principle it stands by states every individual with access to students' personal details must be trained efficiently and ethically to use, protect, and secure it. This encompasses all data holding personally identifiable information regardless of whether they pertain to students or staff. Transitioning to the BCPS technology, Acceptable Use Policy (TAUP) for authorized users. This policy outlines the technology usage for all individuals, employees and non-employees alike. The key responsibility here is to protect confidential information accessed by them, adhering to state and federal laws. This entails that files with confidential data and personally identifiable information must not be transferred to non-BCPS servers. Public discussions about students or staff should be refrained from. As per the BCPS TAUP for employees, authorized users own the action stemming from their accounts. In simple terms, don't lend your account to others, as it might result in unauthorized access to student data. When unattended, ensure your computer is logged out or locked. Staff must not log into a computer for others' use, and passwords must remain private. Avoid allowing sites to retain your login credentials, and if you sense a password breach, reset it immediately. In summary, BCPS's stringent rules highlight its serious commitment to safeguarding student data. But how can you ensure that your account is safe? Well, it starts with good password practices. Keep your password private, never share it, and never allow a site to remember your credentials. If you suspect your password has been compromised, reset it immediately, and never log into a computer to allow others to use your account. Why? It might give them access to sensitive data they're not authorized to view. When you're stepping away from your computer, always remember to log out or lock it. This simple step can prevent unauthorized access. If you're using a shared computer, make sure you log out when you're done. BCPS goes a step further to protect your account. They require employees to use password self-service and multi-factor authentication. This adds an extra layer of security, making it harder for unauthorized users to gain access. So protect your account like you protect your house. Lock it up and keep the keys safe. Remember, your account is your responsibility. Finally, let's talk about the digital tools and resources we use every day in our classrooms. These tools allow us to personalize instruction, analyze data, and bring innovation into our teaching. But as with all good things, there's a catch. We need to be mindful of the student information shared with third parties. Before we get excited about the latest app or web-based application, we need to pause and consider the privacy implications. Is this tool collecting personally identifiable information, or PII, from our students? It's our responsibility to know. We can't simply trust that an app is safe because it's popular, or because it promises to make our lives easier. We have to do our homework. This means reading the fine print. Yes, the terms of service. Those long legal documents that we often skip over can tell us a lot about how a tool uses and protects student data. It might not be the most exciting read, but it's an essential part of ensuring digital safety. But don't worry, you're not alone in this. BCPS has a software approval process in place to help you out. Any software, including apps and web-based applications that may utilize PII, must be reviewed as part of this process. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a responsibility. And to make things even easier, BCPS has curated a list of approved tools and resources. These can be found in the All Apps portal or referenced on the Innovation Hub. These tools have been reviewed for their compliance with data privacy and are vetted for inclusion in curricular activities. So we're not saying you can't be innovative or try new things. We're just saying to do it responsibly by following the processes that have been put in place to vet resources for students and staff, to think before you click, to consider the safety and privacy of our students before the allure of the latest tech trend. So before you plan to use an online tool with your student, make sure it's been vetted and approved. Because when it comes to digital safety, it's better to be safe than sorry. As we wrap up, let's review what we've covered today. We began by emphasizing the importance of digital safety and the protection of student data. We delved into the BCPS policy and Rule 4100, which underlines the critical role staff play in safeguarding this data. This pertains to all personal information for both students and staff. Next, we examined the TAUP for authorized users, which sets the guidelines for technology use. It's crucial to remember that each of us is responsible for safeguarding confidential information to comply with state and federal laws. We also highlighted the importance of account security, emphasizing the need to keep passwords private and to be vigilant about who has access to our accounts. The use of digital tools was also discussed, reminding us to consider the student information shared with third parties and to only use approved software and applications. Remember, protecting student data is everyone's responsibility. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep doing the great work you do every day.